Today, we look into the case of Jimmy Dillon. Jimmy is a good boy who plays on his neighborhood basketball team and bakes with his grandmother. But one day, Jimmy finds himself in a real pickle. While in class, he finally got the courage to ask his swell classmate Clarabelle to their local sock hop to enjoy a cola with him.
Oh gee, I really hope she'll go with me.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go get her, champ!
That non-color boy really frightens me.
Son, you're obviously misinformed about a very important situation. Come with me and I'll shed some light on things.
But my mom says not to walk off with strangers.
Not to worry. I'm not a stranger, just an ominous God voice. Now come with me.
Okay. Where am I?
You're in the magical land of Detroit. But back to the situation at hand. Son, listen here. That boy is nothing to be afraid of. He's simply got albinism. I know, champ. Things like genetic disorders can be scary. People with albinism have pale skin, ghostly white hair, and frighteningly red eyes. It's entirely understandable that you would fear and resent these unappealing people.
Hey!
Fortunately, we can explain this genetic train wreck with science.
My mother says science makes Jesus cry.
Not to worry. We're not covering scary things like cloning or racial tolerance. Albinism is a simple genetic thing, like the nose on your face.
That sounds like fun!
Well, it sure isn't. Albinism is when a person's body can't produce a pigment called melanin.
Is that what makes you grow?
Ha ha! Not even close. Melanin helps color parts of your body and protect you from the sun's harmful rays. Without it, your skin would be paper white, and you would be highly susceptible to nasty sunburns, like this poor chap.
Guys, seriously, I'm not that pale.
This type of disease is far from common, though. It's the product of a rare game of Russian roulette. You see, that boy's folks probably looked like any other normal, God-fearing people. Somewhere in their family tree, though, there was a bad apple, and they picked up the albinism gene. Fortunately, the gene is recessive, which means it needs both parents to carry it in order to work.
But what if his mommy was an American?
Irrelevant! People with the disease are fine, though. They live normal, long lives like you or me, except their eyesight isn't so swell. There are some scientists working to fix this, though. By the not-so-far-off year of 1960, they expect to be able to fix their eyes using complicated laser beams, so they can drive those nifty flying cars like the rest of us.
The future is scary!
Not to fear. Music will still be jazzy and wholesome. America will still be #1, and pinball machines will still be all the rage.
Hey, the future sounds like fun!
Back to our ugly friend, though. You know, this is really getting ridiculous. My boy, all albinism does is make you look a little funny. Even some famous people have albinism. But people with it are completely fine in the head and don't intend to ingest your organs.
Wow, it's all about melanin! By the way, who are you?
Oh, you. I'm just a man who locked himself in the principal's office after committing a triple homicide. But that's nothing for a swell boy like you to get worried about. Now go get that girl.
I'll never forget you! Hey, Albino kid! Hey, Clarabelle, wanna get a cola with me sometime?